That good question. Thaddeus think that the biggest reason why Thaddeus life the way it is, probably because one day Mommy Ogre and Daddy Ogre did smash smash, and Daddy Ogre no stretch human over club like condom. So then, Daddy Ogre spill ogre juice and Mommy Ogre tum tum, and one day, Thaddeus pop out. Hey everyone, what's going on? My name is Jeff and welcome to Fateweaver Smash or Pass, another game by Randumb Studios where they did the test trilogy that I played and a few other games where you just answer questions and it helps you get to know more about me and helps me learn more about myself, I guess. So, interested in playing this. Can't wait to get into it. Through the cosmos, abyss, and the great beyond, there exist entities of great power, both admired and feared by gods and mortals alike. Three illustrious entities are known as the Fateweavers. Some call them God, some call them the devil himself, and some view them as the universe as if it has a mind of its very own. Mind and soul of its very own. The phrase, everything happens for a reason, is often spoken from the tongues of the hopeful mortals. Men and women seeking solace in otherwise unexplainable and grisly times. These Fateweavers are responsible for the mercurial reasoning, twisting, shaping, bending, and breaking. They weave the fate of totality one thread at a time. You, my friend, are a Fateweaver. Though you may go by many names, and though many perhaps sing your praises, others cower in fear, while even more spit upon your effigy. Regardless of their repudiation and abhorrence of your kind, your duty and responsibility remain the same. You are drawn to energy of all kinds, Weaver, sometimes pure and other times darkened. When another being is trudging through traumatic events in their lives, when mortals feel forsaken, left to rot by their idols, they pray in desperation, just hoping that someone, anyone, might answer their pleas for help. You, Fateweaver, are the one who answers. You, Fateweaver, are the one who knocks at the doors of these desperate souls. You, Fateweaver, are the one who twists the fate to exact divine vengeance and retribution unto those you deem unworthy of existence. Will you be just? Will you be fair? Will you weave a fate of compassion and understanding? Or will you weave a fate of vile, wretched indignation, spurning and scorching all those who invoke your wrath? There is no right nor wrong way to weave the threads of fate. You hold all of the power in the palm of your hand. You are the gaping maw of the abyss. It is up to you to venture forth and visit those who beckon, and it is up to you to decide which way their fate will inevitably unravel. Now go, Fateweaver. Another pitiful creature beckons you, longing for something to fill the void. Ooh, some of those words were actually hard for me to get out, but I did it. Now, they came out with this game and another game on the same day, so I'll be playing this one and I'll probably be playing the other one in a future video, so stay tuned for that. But let's jump into it. Thaddeus wants smash, but no smashies anywhere. How Thaddeus smash if nothing to smash? Within the torchlit depths of the dankest caves resides a lonely creature of poor internal design. Thaddeus better smash soon or Thaddeus get very angry. The creature thrashes violently, swinging his colossal spiked club into the cavern walls, causing debris to fall from the ceiling with a thunderous crash. Ouchies! Maybe Thaddeus be more careful next time. Rock hurt when bonk bonk head. The violent thrashing has caused a cave-in, trapping the angry creature within the cave and sealing the exit tight. Oh no! What Thaddeus do now? Thaddeus trapped! I don't know what I'm trying to do with these voices. Suddenly, a deafening roar echoes in the distance, causing the torchlit to dim momentarily. Well, what do we have here? An ogre having a temper tantrum? Who would have thought? Hey, how you get in here? This cave of Thaddeus Macanon. Get ready to be smashed. Calm yourself, ogre. Attacking me would not be wise. But Thaddeus wants smashies. Thaddeus smash or Thaddeus die. I'm not sure how that works. Well, Thaddeus feel like Thaddeus die. That's probably more accurate. Do you know why I'm here, Ogre? Do you have any idea who I am? Let Thaddeus think. Okay. We're both thinking, okay. Would you like me to tell you? Yes, please. I figured as much. Well, Thaddeus McCannon, I am. Whoa! You Thaddeus McCannon too? What a coinky dink! No. Please don't interrupt me again, Ogre. I am Fateweaver. I have come because you have called. You so longs for something more than what you already have, Thaddeus, and I'm here to determine whether or not you're obtaining what it is you seek. Wait, you bring the smashies? I most certainly can, Thaddeus. I can bring you all the smashies, if that is the fate I decide to weave. Thaddeus listening. I'm going to ask you a series of questions, Ogre. All you have to do is answer them for me with the utmost honesty. You can do that, right? Wait, am I the Ogre in this scenario? I guess so. Potato. And that means yes, an Ogre. I don't think it does, Thaddeus. Potato it does. Sure. That's fine, Ogre. As I was saying, I want to get to know you, Thaddeus. Granted, less and less with this conversation continues, but I'm willing nonetheless. Once you've answered enough of my questions, I will determine whether you will be granted the life in which you seek, or if you'll be granted unending misery until your dying days. Ooh, Thaddeus wants smashies. I'm well aware of what you seek, Ogre, but thank you for the clarification. Let's continue, shall we? Thaddeus put on thinking cap. Thaddeus ready. Then we will begin. Now. Wait, oh, duh. I'm the Fateweaver, so I'm asking the Ogre the questions. What? This is different from the other games I've played from them. Okay. What does smash mean to you? To smash or not? To smash or not to smash? That is the question. So tell me, Thaddeus. To smash or not to smash? That is my question. To smash, silly. Always smash. Never stop. Smash, smash, smash. What would you say you value the most in life? What would you say matters to you all above else, Ogre? What do you value most? That good question. Well, Thaddeus does like smash, but Thaddeus think love nice too. Aw. Thaddeus want family one day. Thaddeus make good daddy, Ogre. Do you ever think that anyone has ever viewed you as a hero, Thaddeus? Thaddeus is a hero. Thaddeus is good thing once. Thaddeus do good thing once. This one time, Thaddeus see fishy fish drowning in pond, so Thaddeus jump in pond and say fishy fish. Fishy fish no drown no more, thank you, Thaddeus. And then fishy fish say, thank you, Ogre, you the best. What am I even doing right now? And then because fishy fish is so grateful, fishy fish let Thaddeus nom nom and crunch crunch. True story. So for these, I'm just going to select it and then I'll just read it out because I don't want to repeat myself twice over. So let's go ahead and try this out. Have you ever felt like there was something special about you, Thaddeus? Daddy has always been a little bit special. Even Mommy Thaddeus say so. Your mother name is also Thaddeus? Mommy Thaddeus, yes. Thaddeus named after Mom's greatest smasher in the clan. Thaddeus have strong name. Would you say that you're consider yourself to be inherently honest, Ogre? Oh yes. Thaddeus always honest. Thaddeus don't no tell lies. One time, Thaddeus tell a lie to Mommy Thaddeus. Mommy Thaddeus asked Baby Thaddeus, "Hey dum dum, who eat my human soup?" Baby Thaddeus know he ate Mommy's soup, but Baby Thaddeus be too scared to tell truth. So Baby Thaddeus say, "You must eat soup and forget." Mommy Thaddeus then give Baby Thaddeus the bonk bonk. Thaddeus never lie no more. Have you ever been betrayed by someone you trust? Well, one time when Thaddeus was baby ogre, Thaddeus tell Doggy Dog big secret. Thaddeus has fetish for tree. I thought this was another get to know me type game, but I do not know. I'm the Fateweaver, so I have no idea where this is going. Sure, don't tell no ones. But Thaddeus like to rub sack on bark of tree. What? Oh! What am I playing right now? Thaddeus saw what Thaddeus dog saw what Thaddeus do, so Thaddeus say, "Hey, you no tell Thaddeus." Thaddeus thinks he can trust Doggy Dog, but then Doggy Dog starts shouting, "Bark, bark, bark!" Doggy Dog starts telling on Thaddeus, so Thaddeus had to nom nom Doggy Dog. If you could use a different name for yourself, what would it be? Well, Thaddeus sure like Thaddeus' name, but if Thaddeus have a choice, maybe Thaddeus choose to be named after Big Ogre Prophet, Mavadozi. All the ogres love Mavadozi. What do you dislike about the most of your own kind, Ogre? Thaddeus get angry when Ogre try to steal Thaddeus smashies. Those are Thaddeus smashies. Thaddeus pity the fool that try to steal Thaddeus smashies. Do you have any of your own children to call your own? No, Thaddeus no have the kid. Thaddeus want to make baby ogre with Thaddeus no have the mommy ogre to make the baby ogre with. Do you ever reach out for aid for yourself, Ogre? Do you ever request the help of another? Thaddeus no need help. Thaddeus big and strong. Sometimes Thaddeus need help with socks. Belly get in the way, but Mommy Thaddeus help with that. What's your biggest fear? Is there anything you dread? Thaddeus afraid of dying alone. Thaddeus hope to find Mommy Ogre to do the smashies one day. Make baby ogre. Thaddeus no want to die alone. That one, I can actually relate to that statement. Not wanting to die alone. That is actually a fear of mine. What is your greatest strength? Thaddeus. Thaddeus great at smashies, but Thaddeus also iron stomach. Thaddeus eat all sorts of things. Thaddeus eat chair. Thaddeus eat rock. Thaddeus eat human. Thaddeus eat own arm once. You clearly have both your arms, Ogre. It grow back. Arms do that. No, they don't, Thaddeus. You know, never mind. We're just gonna move on to the next question, Thaddeus. Have you ever killed someone, Thaddeus? What? Thaddeus no kill. Thaddeus only smash. But, if Weaver means has Thaddeus ever done smash to a human, then potato. Smash potato. With extra gravy if you know what Thaddeus mean. When given a task to complete, would you work diligently until it's finished? Oh yes, Thady is a very hard worker. Thady no stop till Thady is done. Sometimes though, Thady gets very bored, so Thady only do tasks Thady want. That way, Thady always works hard. Would you consider yourself to be romantic type? Yes, Thady is very romantic. Thady is most romantic ogre Thady know. When Thady fell into the loves, Thady wait till Mommy Ogre come home from hard day of human smashing. Then Thady show Mommy Ogre clean cave because Thady take all the bones and buries them so Mommy Ogre no trips. Then Thady surprise Mommy Ogre with nice torchlit din that Thady prepared from scratch. Thady serves roasted human on a stick, very hot fire pit. Then Thady wait till Mommy Ogre too full to move. And when Mommy Ogre enters food coma, Thady gives the big bonk followed by the smashies. And that's how Thady make baby Ogre one day. So yes, Thady is very romantic. That's not really romantic. What would you say has contributed the most to your life to turning out the way it has so far? That good question. Thady think that the biggest reason why Thady life the way it is, probably because one day Mommy Ogre and Daddy Ogre did smash and Daddy Ogre no stretch human over club like condom. So then Daddy Ogre spill ogre juice and Mommy Ogre tum and one day Thady pop out. Yeah. I kind of wonder what was the idea behind making this version of the game. That probably biggest reason Thady have this life. Thady think, at least. I've never heard someone say so much, yet so little at the same time. Thank you for that unnecessarily detailed description of ogre conception, Thaddeus. Is that how Fateweaver made too? Mommy Weaver and Daddy Weaver do the smash yes? That's not where this conversation is heading, Ogre. Did Daddy Weaver do the bonk first to get Mommy Weaver in the mood? Weavers are not spawned the same as the rest of life's creatures, Thaddeus. We are far from the same. Was Mommy Weaver the big hot? There is no Mommy Weaver, Thaddeus. As I said, weavers are not spawned at the same as other species of other side and beyond. Oh. Well then. Was Daddy Weaver the big hot? We're moving on now, Ogre. Would you consider yourself to be emotionally weak? Thaddeus? Thaddeus has no weaknesses. Thaddeus is strong, Ogre. Except, maybe, Thaddeus no like being alone. Thaddeus scared of being abandoned by Mommy Ogre. Thaddeus no liked it being in the loves than being in the big hurts. Aw. What's your... I'm afraid to ask this. What's your favorite thing that you had to choose? Okay. If you had to choose one thing that you had to be your favorite to smash, what would it be? Human! No question. No think needed. Human get the smashies every time. What's the easiest part about smashing? The easiest part of smashing probably be laying there smoking big ogre Criggy after smash be all done. If we talking about the other smash, then the easiest part probably be nom-nomming the humans after all mush and squish. What would you say your dream job is? If you could perform anything in the world? Thaddeus would be professional human smasher. Thaddeus would be so good at it. Thaddeus would destroy all the humans in the land, and they would build a big statue for Thaddeus. Oh boy, that'd be the best life. What's your greatest accomplishment in life, Ogre? Well, one time, Thaddeus touched this big, hard club, and his gooey stuff shot real far across the cave, and it hit the wall. Oh, what the hell? I wonder how YouTube's gonna like this video. Where is the story going, Ogre? This story not going anywhere, Weaver. Weaver should ask instead, where the story coming? Ah! I don't even want the rest of your answer, Thaddeus. We're going to move on to the next one. Thaddeus don't think the story be going anywhere you think it's going, Weaver. If you insist, then where, pray tell, is this story going, Thaddeus? This is the story about Thaddeus touching big, ogre, private, paw. Stop. This is literally where I thought the story was going. Sorry. That Thaddeus bad. What do you think is awaiting for you in the afterlife, Thaddeus? Thaddeus don't know, but Thaddeus hoped to go to Ogre Heaven with an all-you-can-smash human buffet. That would be so good. Thaddeus would want to go right now. If I were to ask you what you have done to make this world a better place for others, what would you tell me? Huh. That's easy one. Thaddeus make the world a better place by smashing homies. What's the best thing that has ever happened to you, Thaddeus? Well, this one time, Thaddeus find gold coin on the cave floor. Thaddeus takes gold coin to Ogre Market to fetch good price, but Ogre Merchant tells Thaddeus that coin is the big fake. Thaddeus gets so angry that Thaddeus toss coin in air and catch in big chompy teeths. Then, when Thaddeus chomp on the fake coin, Thaddeus get big surprise. Gold coin turns out to be better than gold. Gold coin really chocolate. Chocolate the big yum. That probably be the best thing that has happened to Thaddeus. Yup. Would you say that you're one of that fears death? Oh yes, Thaddeus no want to die. Thaddeus have so much to live for. Thaddeus still needs to find Mommy Ogre and make a baby ogre. I almost said Baby Yoda. What the hell? Thaddeus have no human left to smash. Thaddeus no ready for the big dark. Do you believe in the possibility of world peace, Ogre? Nope. That's it? Do you have anything else to add to your answer, Thaddeus? Nope. Fair enough. Would you say that you always try your absolute hardest, Thaddeus? Thaddeus always try the hardest. Thaddeus no half-ass nothing. Thaddeus always use full ass. Always. That's a good point. You never want to use half-ass. You want to use your full ass. That's a quote from 2023. Would you consider yourself to be good? Yeah, would you consider yourself to be good at heart? Thaddeus no good, but Thaddeus also no bad. Thaddeus right in the middle. Why do you think I should help you, Ogre? Good question. Weaver should help Thaddeus because Thaddeus asked for help nicely. Thaddeus go, please. And that means Weaver should help Thaddeus because otherwise Weaver into big mean. That is some reverse psychology right there. Thaddeus, you're actually a lot smarter than you look. Do you have any nervous habits when you're nervous? Sometimes when Thaddeus is real nervous, Thaddeus stroke big club fiercely while maintaining eye contact. That is, that's disturbing. That's what Mommy Thaddeus say too. What would you say your biggest insecurity is, Thaddeus? Thaddeus' biggest insecurity is that Thaddeus is not good enough for Mommy Ogre. Thaddeus is so scared of that. Thaddeus is big scared that Thaddeus get the big no. Thaddeus no like rejection. Thaddeus no like abandon. That I can relate to that. Afraid of rejection, don't want to be abandoned. Have you ever been the villain in someone else? When's the last time you did something you shouldn't have? When's the last time you did something you should not have done? 5 minutes ago. Huh? Thaddeus had accident. Oh? Oh. Oh! I still don't get it. Yes, except accident, more like purpose. Okay. What would you say brings the highest amount of frustration in your life, Thaddeus? Well, Thaddeus very sad that Thaddeus has no mate. Thaddeus feel angry. Thaddeus feel big hurt. Thaddeus feel frustrated because Thaddeus feels so lonely. What do you feel would bring you the most happiness to your heart? Thaddeus would be so happy if Thaddeus had mate. Thaddeus would not be the big sads anymore. If Thaddeus had mate, Thaddeus could do all the smashies all the time. Thaddeus could have Mommy Ogre to make Baby Ogre and build Ogre family. That would be Thaddeus. Bring Thaddeus the biggest happies. What do you like least about the human race? Thaddeus hates so many things about humans. Thaddeus think that what Thaddeus liked the best about least about humans, well, that they exist. Do you enjoy traveling around, Ogre? Thaddeus loves to travel. That why Thaddeus had big, strong calf muscles. Thaddeus wander all around. Thaddeus walk. Thaddeus search for smashies. What brings you the most amount of comfort and relaxation? Thaddeus like to smoke the big bush. Sometimes when Thaddeus come back to cave from long day of smashes, Thaddeus rolls big smoke. Then Thaddeus gets the big toasted. Then Thaddeus takes the big naps. Do you treat yourself and your body with respect, Ogre? Thaddeus know what that means. Thaddeus thinks so. Thaddeus no whack body, no hurt body, don't be mean to body. Sometimes Thaddeus pinch nipple like this. Thaddeus grips his meaty nipple between his thick, sausage-like fingers and squeezes hard. Oh, not the little sound. Oh! Ouch, too hard. But other than that, Thaddeus know her body. Have you ever done something you shouldn't have done and end up getting away with it? Yes, but Thaddeus no tell Weaver what? If Thaddeus tell Weaver, then maybe Thaddeus don't get away with it no more. Thaddeus ain't no snitch, especially on self. What is your favorite meal, Thaddeus? Oh, that's an easy one. Thaddeus loves roasted human on stick. Thaddeus used family recipe from Mommy Thaddeus. Bit of salt, bit of pepper, bit of pea, then human all done. What is one thing you feel might be genuinely terrible about yourself, Thaddeus? Thaddeus do something real bad once, but Thaddeus never do it again, promise. What is it that you did, Ogre? Well, Thaddeus, well, go on, spit it out. Thaddeus killed Dad. Sorry, what was that? Thaddeus killed Daddy Thaddeus with real big club. Then Thaddeus give Daddy Thaddeus the big bonk bonk on the head and smash brains out of noggin and bust skull like grape. But Thaddeus never killed Dag again, I promise. And why, pray tell, would Thaddeus do such a thing? Thaddeus wants last sandwich. Daddy Thaddeus also want last sandwich. There are only one sandwich, but two rambly bellies. And you couldn't cut the sandwich in half, so you each get some? Well, where was Weaver when Thaddeus needed this advice? Thaddeus thinks mistakes were made. Thaddeus the big worries. What has been the most difficult thing for you to lose in life, Thaddeus? Thaddeus lose right nipple. Thaddeus no where nipple go. Thaddeus wake up one morning and nipple gone. So Thaddeus just drew a new one. What inspires you to do what you do in life? Thaddeus constantly driven by waves of smashies. Thaddeus motivated to perform smashies at the highest level. Thaddeus want to win grand tournament of smashies and be the greatest ogre to ever live. If you were to disappear from existence, what do you think you might miss you? Who do you think might miss you? Well, Thaddeus Shadow would miss Thaddeus. Fair point. Shadow never leaves Thaddeus' side, not even for a second, not even for 2 seconds. Thaddeus Shadow be so lonely without Thaddeus. Would you consider yourself to be driven by your emotions, Thaddeus? Thaddeus have no emotions. Mommy Thaddeus say emotions are for wussies. And Thaddeus ain't no wussy. But sometimes Thaddeus get the big sad, but only sometimes. Would you consider yourself to be influenced easily by the likes of those around you, Ogre? Thaddeus very susceptible to opinion of friend, but only one friend. Thaddeus best friend. Maybe one day you meet Thaddeus friend. Thaddeus friend is named Weaver, and Weaver is this big goofy looking monster that asks lots of questions, but Weaver is alright. Weaver gives Thaddeus someone to talk to. If you could take the life of any one single entity right this very moment with absolutely zero repercussions for your actions, would you do so? Something tells me he's gonna say humans. Well, let's Thaddeus think for a moment. Okay, thinking time is done. Yup. Okay. If you had the opportunity to reinvent yourself, how would you? Thaddeus can't reinvent Thaddeus. Only Mommy Ogre and Daddy Ogre doing the big smash can invent Thaddeus, silly Weaver. You telling Thaddeus to go smash myself? Because Weaver can go smash Weaver's self. Who was the very first friend you ever made? Thaddeus' first friend knows club. Thaddeus play with big card club all day and all night. Thaddeus never take hand off club. Sometimes Mommy or get mad at Thaddeus for spending too much time with club in one hand. Thaddeus, no play with club with public. Thaddeus, no play with public school. Thaddeus, no playing with club at the dinner table. Thaddeus can't stop, won't stop. Before making my decision, I have one final question for you, Thaddeus. If you could give me any kind of advice, what would it be? If tomorrow was your last day, I wanted some advice. If you could give me any advice at all, Ogre, what would you tell me? That's an easy one, Weaver. It's either gonna have to do with the club, smashies, or smashing humans. Never trust human. Always wear brown underpants in case Weaver have accident in public. Well, thank you for bestowing upon me such a great and valuable wisdom, Thaddeus. Anytime, Weaver. I'd like to thank you for sharing all that you had with me, Thaddeus. I have asked everything of you, and I wish to know at this time. I will take my time to myself to ponder your answers and decisions will inevitably be made. For now, try to relax a little. Our paths may cross again, but my verdict will be revealed in time, Ogre. Dadius had lots of fun, Weaver. Bye-byes. Goodbye, Dadius. So, this went a lot different than I thought it was going to go. Would have been cool if Weaver used magic to get Dadius out of the cave before disappearing like that. But fuck Dadius, I guess. Yeah, this with all that has been asked, with all that has been answered, it is now time for the twisting of fate. Which fabric do you choose your design with, Fateweaver? Twist a fortunate fate for Thaddeus, smash, or twist a grim fate for Thaddeus. I don't want Thaddeus to have a grim fate. The only thing that's... I was going to say the only thing that's disturbing is smashing humans, but there was a lot of things disturbing that we learned today. But, let's smash. Hell yeah. Good fate. After a deep thought and much contemplation, the Fateweaver decided to take mercy upon Thaddeus McCannon and weave a fate that would change the Ogre's future forever. After meeting with the Fateweaver, it wasn't long before Thaddeus' life began to unfold. Changes would occur both suddenly and rapidly as Thaddeus continued his day-to-day routine. However, the Ogre would carry out this venture with one significant change moving forward. When the Fateweaver took leave of the cavern, Thaddeus decided to take a long nap that lasted several nights. Upon waking, Thaddeus had noticed that the cavern entrance had caved in and been completely cleared, and all of the rubble had been stacked high outside the cave. Thaddeus praised the Ogre gods and quickly went on his way. The Ogre traveled for many miles through the countryside before happening upon a small village inhabited by various creatures of an allotted assortment. But one thing that was not found in the village were humans. Thaddeus enjoyed a small meal at the local tavern, barely filling his belly with meager rations of stale bread and moldy cheese. After leaving the tavern unsatisfied, Thaddeus came across a piece of parchment posted on the town board. The Ogre ripped the parchment from the board and held it close to his eye, reading it carefully. The paper read as follows. Come one, come all, to the grand tournament of ogres. Test yourself in gladiatorial combat, and earn yourself a place among the champions of old. Will you be the next Ogre King, or will you be fodder for great combatants? There's only one way to find out. Enter if you got the nuts. Thaddeus scrunched up the paper and threw it to the ground, quickly and loudly proclaiming, Thaddeus got the nuts! As the streets grew silent in shock at the Ogre's outburst, Thaddeus appeared around awkwardly before picking up the crumbled piece of paper, unraveling it, and reading once again. Whoops! Thaddeus forgot address. Once the Ogre knew the location of the tournament, Thaddeus set out immediately. It took many days of travel by foot through the scorching canyon of Dram Cathor, the blistering cold of Winter's Bite, the calming meadows of Vandiria, and the haunted woods of Exifald. But onward, Thaddeus trudged diligently, making his way to the great Ogre Coliseum. Once Thaddeus has arrived, he was quickly met by the handler and without delay ushered into the building, into the holding cells to await combat. Thaddeus faced many opponents in the great arena, smashing his way to victory, crushing skulls and breaking bones, one combatant at a time. Before long, Thaddeus found himself in the finals, facing off against an opponent of great renown, the Big Bonk Bonk. Thaddeus and the Big Bonk Bonk clashed violently in a battle that lasted several hours before ultimately one Ogre stood victorious. On the hot, blood-spattered sand of the great arena rests an eviscerated, lifeless body of an ogre that has finally taken his last breath. And above that ogre stood Thaddeus, with his massive club raised high towards the heavens as he unleashed an hellacious roar of dominance. From that point onward, Thaddeus was known across the land as the greatest ogre to have ever lived, and took a new moniker. For Thaddeus would now forever be known as the bigger Bonk Bonk, and with his name came in great fortune. Thaddeus attracted the fancy of many mommy ogres who wanted nothing but to care for the champion's big, hard club, and Thaddeus obliged. Until one day, Thaddeus met the mommy ogre of his dreams and married her. Thaddeus engaged in the tribal ogre mating ritual known as the Smash Smash, and together they made many baby ogres and raised a strong, happy family for the rest of their days. Thanks to the Fateweaver, Thaddeus was never lonely again. Aww, that's nice. As they erected statues in honor of Thaddeus all across the land, Thaddeus made a special request. As a note to the Fateweaver and to show his thanks, Thaddeus made sure that whenever he was illustrated in books or art was sculpted in his likeness, that the Fateweaver would always present watching over him. For Thaddeus knew that without the Fateweaver, none of this would have been possible. The fated word that has been bestowed upon you is life. Remember this word. It will be used moving forward. And as always, I always use the word in the future games or like in the reviews, because I like to read the reviews. We would like to thank Mava Dozy for their continued support across the previous titles and would have opted to use their name instead of choosing for inspiration from the comment left. Oh yeah, so Mava Dozy was in this. Okay. So I enjoy that. Hopefully one day soon in one of their games I will be featured. That's one of my hopes because I really do enjoy Randumb Studios. Be sure to check them out on Steam. I usually wishlist each one of their games. Fateweaver Smasher Pass is episode 2 out of 52 of the Fateweaver series. We hope you enjoyed your experience. So I didn't play episode 1. I don't think I did. I might have. But I might have not. But out of 52. Holy crap. The Fateweaver series is unique in the sense that it was designed to be played not once, but twice. With 2 sets of questions, 2 sets of differing dialogue, and 2 separate endings. You will get double the replay value with each episode. If you did enjoy your experience, we would highly encourage you to play through once more and perhaps ask Thaddeus questions that you hadn't asked in the previous playthrough. Once we have selected enough names from the comments to put in future episodes of the Fateweaver series, we will be releasing each of the 51 remaining episodes on Steam every Monday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So they're just going to rapid fire these episodes. Please feel free to take the fated word at the end of your session and leave it in the comments for us to use so we may add your name to the credits for chasing demons. Okay. We will always read every comment we get. We promise you won't go unnoticed. And thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts for enjoying the projects. Wow, they're doing 52 episodes of this? Ah, so you return once again, Fateweaver. What troubles do you carry this time? Why do you seem to think I have troubles, Mirror? We all have troubles, Fateweaver. I can see yours clearly. Is that so? If that's true, then why do you ask me what burdens I bear? Shouldn't you be able to tell me? Oh, I can, Fateweaver. I just like hearing it come from your lips instead. I enjoy hearing you admit grievances a lot. It fills me, thrills me. Well, you'll get no thrills on this day, Mirror. Well, that's rather unfortunate. And here I thought we were becoming friends. Ah, well, sorry to disappoint. Perhaps you should come back when you're ready to gaze a little deeper. Until then, you've got souls to save, Weaver. Though I think you'll find that there are more fun to take. Until next time, Mirror. Until next time, Fateweaver. So yeah, here's all their projects. I did the tester one. I think I did the testing chamber. I did the zombie apocalypse survival simulator. There is just, I was gonna say so much, but there's so much that projects they have worked on, and I like it because it helps you guys get to know more about me on some of them. Not so much the Fateweaver series. That was just like funny, and I really enjoyed that one. So I might be working on the full series. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and if there's interest, I will start working on the full Fateweaver series as the episodes come out. And maybe, even though my schedule is usually Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, maybe I'll do it like Tuesdays or Thursdays for the Fateweavers, or maybe every Saturday. or maybe every Sunday. We will see. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Check out all the socials in the description below, up top, the games in the description below as well. And until next time, remember to change that world one smile at a time. You never know whose life you can save or change. And as always, I can't wait to see you in the next video or live stream. Love you guys.